Hey, hey, hey! It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Today, I have a hot nights and weekends work from home job to share with y'all. And if those are the hours you're looking for, then chances are this lead will work for you. This lead will work for a lot of people because most folks will qualify. So without further ado, we're gonna get into all the details, but first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you tap that notification bell and select all. That way YouTube tells you every time that I post, and I post the hottest leads Monday through Friday right here. So go ahead and lock it in. And now that you have taken care of that business, we are ready to jump in. All right, so today's hot lead comes from a company called American Specialty Health. And this is a large company. If you go to their Glassdoor account, you'll see they have 1,001 to 5,000 employees. They've been around since '87. And it says that they are the nation's premier independent and privately owned specialty health organization offering technology-enabled benefits management services, including musculoskeletal health provider networks and programs, fitness center networks, and exercise programs, and health management solutions for health plans, and so on and so forth. So that's what this company does. And you can see people enjoy working here. There's quite a few reviews on Glassdoor for you to peruse, and I've shared them multiple times, and it seems like they're a good company. So jumping on in here, the hot lead that I want to share is their customer service rep, clinical, full-time nights and weekend position. They also tell us as we read on into the lead that they might have some part-time positions as well, because it says full-time and part-time regular employees, starting pay at $15 per hour. So I would just go with what they say here, full-time, but maybe they might have some part-time hours available. Just letting you guys know, because I know that's another thing y'all are looking for. And just so y'all know, they do not get into the specifics of the hours. I know it would be very helpful if they told us what do they mean by nights and weekend hours, but at least we know that they are offering those general hours. So I would get my application in regardless, and then you'll find out before you get too far into the process what the actual hours are and if they work for you. So really jumping on in here, they let us know that the starting pay is $15 per hour with a potential of $16 per hour within first year plus merit. And you'll have key job accountabilities after 6, 12, and 24 months that you need to meet in order to get that $16 per hour plus bonus opportunities. So it says remote worker considerations. Candidates who are selected for this position will be trained remotely and must be able to work from home in a designated work area with company-provided technology equipment. This remote work from home position requires you to have a stable connection to your internet service provider with the ability to participate by video in online meetings over a reliable and consistent network, minimum internet download of 50 Mbps and 10 Mbps upload speed. So they just let you know, okay? As long as you show up with the right internet, we've got the equipment for you. So that's a big deal. They're going to hook you up with company provided equipment. So, responsibilities. Answer incoming calls in a professional, accurate, timely, and courteous manner. Ascertain the nature of the call and record information in the communication log. Look up member information using proprietary ASH systems and provide information to the caller. Forward logs requiring further research to the appropriate department. Transfer callers to the appropriate queue if question is of a more complex issue, claims, authorizations, etc. Utilize appropriate resources, including those online, to provide timely responses, manage time to ensure calls are answered within required timeframes, and appropriate follow-up is done in a timely manner, meet or exceed minimum key job accountabilities established for the customer service representative position, document all calls appropriately, attends weekly staff and other meetings to discuss issues and foster teamwork among departmental personnel, responds to requests for internal and external customers and/or clients as required. Qualifications: high school diploma or equivalent required, minimum of 1 year experience performing customer service duties, inbound call center experience preferred, basic computer skills, strong verbal communication skills. And so they get into competencies, demonstrated ability to interact in a positive, respectful manner, and establish and maintain cooperative working relationships, ability to display excellent customer service to meet the needs and expectations of both internal and external customers, excellent listening and interpersonal communication skills to identify critical core competencies based on success factors and organizational environment, ability to effectively organize, prioritize, multitask, and manage time, demonstrated accuracy and productivity in a changing environment with constant interruptions, demonstrated ability to analyze information, problems, issues, situations, and procedures to develop effective solutions, ability to exercise strict confidentiality in all matters. And so you'll be sitting for long periods of time, and then you'll need the ability to speak, see, and hear other personnel and or objects, ability to communicate both in oral and written form, ability to travel within the facility. We're going to be at home, so that doesn't count here. Capable of using a telephone and computer keyboard, ability to lift up to 10 pounds. And so this is a work from home environment. And then they just go on and talk about that they are an equal opportunity employer. And if you have a disability, you can request an accommodation, and they give you the information for that there. So that's the lead, you guys. I read through the whole thing for you. And if you're like, this is interesting, because remember, this company, they are involved in, fitness memberships and, other things within health insurance and their plans and whatnot. So you might be doing something, pretty simple, and you just have to be open to answering the phone, and it doesn't look like you need to show up with a whole lot of experience or skills. So if this is for you and you're like, I'm curious what those night and weekend hours are, I would hit that apply button. And yes, we have a template for you. I highly recommend using the remote resume builder software. And we have 2 templates that I would recommend. I would recommend either the customer service 1 or the customer service 2 template. Either or, doesn't matter, okay? We got 2 versions of a customer service resume template that you could use. And I think that if you use the template and pair it with the customer service cover letter template, you are good to go, and you will have a nice application that will, get the attention of the hiring manager. So you can get access to those templates plus all the templates you see here for just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. And I'm telling y'all, the main reason why me and the team wanted to create the remote resume builder software is because we've made lots and lots of resumes and cover letters. And the thing that, is consistent is the fact that it takes a lot of time. Even if you know what you're doing, when you get into the details of formatting it, making sure this is bolded, this is underlined, this is where it needs to be, it starts to eat up time, which, people try and buy back by cutting corners, A lot of times people say, I'll just go ahead and submit the same old resume to 10 different jobs. And that's not what we want to do. We want to customize every single time. So I said, what if we could take out, the tediousness of making a resume and cover letter? What if all you had to do is put the information in and the software put it where it needed to go, bolded what needed to be bolded, underlined, and did the bullet points and put the stuff where it needed to go? What if the software did all of the heavy lifting for you and you just answered the questions? Is that possible? And it is with the remote resume builder software. So that's really how you're saving yourself so much time and making resumes easier and faster, because the software is doing a lot of the work. You're just answering the questions. So when you're using the templates, half the battle is done. You just go in and make it true to your experience. You further customize it by adding a bullet point here or there. Software does it for you and can see how easy it is to use. And boom, when you are done, you can download and get your application in. So try out the software. As soon as you sign up, you're going to get a login to your own dashboard that looks just like the one here in the video. And then email 2 will have a login for my Teachable School. That's where you can watch the video tutorials on how to customize the templates and use the software. It is very easy. And then email 3 will have a link to the support desk so that you can always get in touch with us. We're in the support desk 7 days a week. So we take care of every single customer. I am all about making sure that everyone has a great experience and knows how to use the software and is getting the most out of it. So that could be you too. And these are ATS optimized templates. You'll see how you're going to get more results from companies and, ultimately get hired. So try out the software. And before we close, I wanted to point out that there is one more lead from the company. They do have a fitness contract services representative position. This one's going to start you off at $16 per hour. They talk about what you'll need. The qualifications, they're not that strict. So I would possibly apply if you are flexible with your hours. But this is also another good one, and you could use the same customer service templates as well to get your application in for this hot lead. So check out the software, try it out, and last but certainly not least, check out my website, remoteworklife.co. Y'all, the mega list of jobs is a free resource that honestly, I think everyone should use. Not just because it's a resource I made, but because we know that every last one of these companies will hire you to work from home. And there are 613 companies on the mega list. So if you're ever feeling like who's hiring, nobody's hiring, the same companies that come to mind aren't hiring, come here, okay? Because there are so many companies out there. That's one of the things that just is always amazing to me, how many companies exist and hire you to work from home and are reputable. So use the mega list of jobs. You can search it by keyword. Maybe you're into customer service. You can type in CSR, or you can type in customer, and you can see all the companies that offer some type of customer service role. There's plenty to choose from. You can go directly to their careers page and apply safely and securely. And lastly, check out my Amazon storefront. Amazon's got the deals, y'all. And if you need anything for your home office, chances are I have already put it here. And I'm always talking about computers. I know that ASH is going to hook you up with equipment, but it's always best to have your own, because when a company gives you equipment, it's just a loan, okay? They give it for the time that you are doing the job. But when you are done with that job, you gotta send it right on back. So you wanna always have your own, and you have time to get your own when you're working for a company that provides you equipment. So after a couple of paychecks, just go ahead and say, you know what, let me go ahead and get my own equipment. And that way, if I decide to move on, I'm already ready for the next job. And they have packages as low as $120 on Amazon. If you want a dual monitor hookup, they have a package for $195. You cannot go anywhere, Best Buy, BrandSmart, you name it, and get packages at these prices. So check out my Amazon storefront, the mega list of jobs, and get your application in using the remote resume builder software. You can use the customer service 1 and 2 templates and get access for just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.